Sept Botanical Pastry and Confections can be found on 18th Street in the Mission District in San Francisco, California. The patisserie has always been a dream of owner and pastry chef Michelle Hernandez, a Bay Area native with ties to the island.
My grandfather moved to Guam from the Philippines in 1948, and my grandmother, my mom, and her siblings moved shortly thereafter. So my mom grew up in Guam. She went to school in Tumon, and she did grade school there and high school at JFK. And then they settled into Mooning, and so they lived there for until my grandparents passed on. We still have family there as well.
Although Hernandez has never been to Guam, she eagerly awaits the moment she, along with her mom, can come and experience what the 671 has to offer.
We always wanted to go when we were little. It was just such a long journey, but I know how beautiful it is, and I definitely want to go visit.
Le 17, which means 17 in French, is an auspicious number and holds special meaning.
Both my parents were born on the 17th of their months, and I lived and worked and studied cuisine and pastry in France in the 17th. When I lived there, I lived in the 17th district in Paris.
She has always wanted to be a chef since she was 5 years old, recalling the days of playing with her Easy Bake Oven.
I ended up doing traditional school. I went to university at UC Berkeley, but I always had this dream of going to France, learning and studying.
Hernandez set her mind to it, saving up to make that dream come true. She moved to Paris to pursue Le Grand Diplôme at Le Cordon Bleu. She stayed in the City of Lights after graduating to train and work at Michelin-starred restaurants. Opened in October 2020, you can't miss the patisserie. It's a quaint pink house adorned with lots of flora and fauna. Definitely a welcoming environment that's offering an array of pastries that serves as a canvas for her edible art, incorporating her love of flowers, herbs, teas, and even honey. Her pastries, which are truly worthy of an Instagram photo, are bright, bold, and beautiful. So, along with botanicals, where else does she draw inspiration?
A lot of it is also through fashion. My previous career was in the fashion industry. And so I've always loved it and really inspired by different designers, including Rodarte and Marquesa, which have a lot of big floral prints.
From brioche, love knots, to almond tarts.
Our specialties include specialty custom cakes, which are really bright, happy cakes, very custom, often decorated with edible flowers and chocolate sculptures. We also specialize in a French pastry called cannelé, as well as a specialty confection, which is a honey-based confection called nougat.
But prior to her brick and mortar, Hernandez actually started Lady Set in 2011.
So it's taken quite some time to build up kind of the community and the clientele to get there, but we're so happy that that we were able to do it. We Everyone was wondering why we kind of started during the pandemic, but it's not that we started in the pandemic. It's we've been on a road for such a long time and got the lease in 2019, and of course couldn't have predicted everything that came, but it's been very well received when we open.
Lady Set continues to thrive, having been featured in the Wall Street Journal, San Francisco Magazine, and Cherry Bomb Magazine. And along with word of mouth from customers, she's also grateful for the support she's received from the Guam community.
We are very lucky to be next to the restaurant. I believe the only Guamanian restaurant in California, which is Provechu, which they're great friends of ours. We send clients back and forth. It's really one of my favorite restaurants. We are lucky to be in a community, and there's other Chamorro people who have their businesses around our same area, which is kind of a nice little community, and it definitely feels like a bit of home.
In the meantime, Hernandez looks forward to the day she is finally able to step foot on Guam.
And I've seen all the pictures and videos that my mom shares when we do FaceTime when my parents are there, because they live there. In the past, they have lived there for many months out of the year. And it's just a beautiful paradise that I cannot wait to go to, and just really kind of take a look at all of the flowers and fruits and the bounty and the nature that's there. I know that there's going to be a ton of inspiration.
Follow Hernandez and the patisserie on Instagram at Lady Set, but be prepared to have a definite sweet tooth after scrolling the page. You can also visit their website at www.ladyset.com and order some of their delectable nougat. Jonathan Charfris, KM News.